Hey friends, welcome to True North Leadership Academy, where we equip Pathfinder leaders and other youth ministry volunteers to lead with clarity and purpose. What makes a great youth leader? Is it charisma? Is it a deep knowledge of the Bible? Is it a killer game night? Those things help, but the truth is most impactful youth leaders often lead with something deeper. In this video, I'm going to break down 3 traits that make the biggest difference in youth ministry, and none of them involve a microphone or a spotlight. Before we get started, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode of True North Leadership Academy. Let's dive in. Trait number 1, be present, not perfect. Teenagers aren't looking for flawless leaders. They're looking for faithful ones. When I was a teenager, we had a leader named Miss Joan. She wasn't the flashiest or the funniest, but she showed up. Every week, even when she was tired, even when her day was tough, she was there. She listened, she remembered our birthday, she even knew my dog's name. And now, 25 years later, that's what stuck with me, her presence. In fact, we're still friends today. 1 Thessalonians 2:8 says, "We loved you so much that we were delighted to share with you not only the gospel of God, but our lives as well." You don't need to be perfect. Just show up again and again. Presence is greater than performance. Trait number 2, model the message. Youth don't just listen to our words. They watch what we do. I'll be honest. I used to think that saying the right thing was enough. I'd get up at Pathfinder meetings and I'd do the devotional and I'd quote some scripture and I'd encourage them to go out and do service projects. But I was skipping my personal devotional time. Be honest with me. If one of the kids in your group asked you, "What's your favorite thing God showed you this week?" would you have something to say? Did you spend time with God this week? I once heard this quote on this Christian radio drama called Adventures in Odyssey. That is something I love, which is a whole nother conversation. I've listened to Adventures in Odyssey since I was a little kid. Anyway, the quote was, "Doing things for God is not the same as being with Him." That really struck me. That's why the Pathfinder law starts with, keep the morning watch. And the TLT pledge says, I promise to take an active part. Leadership starts out by living it out. If we want our kids to live for Christ, we have to model a life that's chasing after Him, even if we stumble sometimes. Trait number 3, empower, don't control. You see, what was the best lesson I learned? Your job isn't to run the show. It's to raise up future leaders who will. Let me tell you about something we did with our teen leaders this last year. We had 5 TLTs and we split them up into 2 groups. Each group was assigned an honor to teach. One taught about sand dunes, the other one taught about bogs and fens. Now, their TLT mentors coached them on how to lead in an engaging and hands-on way. They created slides, they came up with games and interactive activities. They really came up with some great projects. Now, was it perfect or polished? No, not at all. But was it powerful? Absolutely. You should have seen the younger Pathfinders light up as they learned from those peers. And those TLTs, they didn't just teach, they became the role models. Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. That's what Jesus did. I love that quote. You see, Jesus, He trusted young, imperfect people to lead boldly. Let your teens lead. Let them mess up. Let them grow. You're not building an audience. You're building a legacy. Okay, so here's the question. Which of these 3 traits do you want to grow in this year? Do you want to practice being more present? Do you want to work on modeling the message in your own life? Or do you want to work on empowering others, future leaders? Tell me in the comments, and let's grow together. If this encourages you, share it with a fellow youth leader, and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. You see, next week's video is all the mistakes I made as a new youth leader. And I'm going to tell you about them so you don't repeat them. But until then, Keep showing up, living it out, and raising the next generation of kingdom leaders. See you next time.